The J.I. Case Company of Racine, Wisconsin, and your local case equipment dealer present the Draft-O-Matic 430 and 530 tractors. The Draft-O-Matic 430 tractor shown here is very similar in general design to the 530 model shown here. Yet there are important differences which suit each model to varying requirements. The 430 provides 3-plow high-torque pull power and is available with the widest variety of tractor profiles and wheel equipment ever offered at such a competitive price. The 530 provides 3/4 plow power and is available with or without exclusive Case-O-Matic hydraulic torque converter drive. Both the gasoline and diesel models are built with the extra lugging power seldom found in tractors of this size. Let's first look at the 430. Its gasoline engine with 148 cubic inch displacement is a big engine. This large displacement, compared to other tractors, is a measure of its extra pull power capacity to get more work done faster, to pull through the tough spots non-stop without downshifting. The 430 diesel engine has a similar advantage. With 188 cubic inch displacement, it provides an extra margin of power for heavy work and tough plowing. When sudden overloads occur, the long lugging torque characteristics of this 430 engine avoid the need for stopping and shifting. These big displacement 430 engines have remarkable engine torque and lugging ability. Here's a comparison of torque in foot-pounds. The figures shown in white represent engines tested, complete with water pump, oil pump, generator, and air cleaner. The yellow figures indicate that a stripped-down engine was tested. The extra torque of the 430 helps pull through the clay and gumbo without downshifting. The Case 430 diesel engine actually produces 133 foot-pounds of torque. This is as much as 33% more torque than one of its competitors. Both the 430 gasoline and diesel engine torque tests demonstrate the outstanding performance that Case users are enjoying in actual field operation. In official tests for maximum pull power, the 430 gasoline model successfully pulled a whopping load of 4,362 pounds, more than any other tractor in this power class. This is extra performance that lets you get more work done faster with a Case 430. The 430 diesel model pulled even more than the 430 gasoline model, a full 4,506 pounds, again more than any other tractor in its power class. The high torque lugging ability of the 430, with the extra benefits that it provides for heavy tillage work such as plowing, is a result of several engineering factors: heavy-duty design, big displacement, and low RPM. Its engine speed of only 1,750 RPM is 30% less than one of its competitors. With this exceptionally low engine speed, the 430 provides an extremely long-life, low-maintenance tractor engine. The controlled engine speed of the 430 gives quieter, smoother operation, without the high-pitched whine of extremely fast engine speed. It leaves you less tired and more refreshed at the end of a long day. Turning now to the 530, we can see the extra power it offers over the 430. Let's look at official test figures. In maximum pull at official tests, the 3-plow Case 430 tractor pulled 4,506 pounds, while the larger 3/4 plow Case 530 pulled 6,124 pounds. In comparison with other diesel tractors, the 530 pulled as much as 1,500 pounds more than another tractor in this same power class. You'll also notice that the 530 virtually equaled another competitor that cost several $100s more. In addition to power, Case tractors offer unusual ruggedness and reliability. Both the 430 and 530 have heavy engine blocks that are ribbed inside and out for extra strength. Their heavy-duty crankshafts are counterbalanced for smoother running. The Case 430 diesel model has 5 main bearings to give main bearing support on each side of each connecting rod. This means from 28% to 44% more bearing support than other tractors. This extra bearing support provides long-life crankshaft rigidity while operating with higher compression ratios normally associated with diesel engine design. The 530 diesel model also has 5 main bearings. Some competitive tractors only have 3 main bearings. Both case tractors use wet sleeves machined inside and out for maximum heat transfer and elimination of cylinder wall hot spots. Some tractors use dry sleeves or none at all. The 430 and 530 diesel fuel systems provide extra fuel protection with 2 fuel filters to keep maintenance costs to a bare minimum. In addition, case 430 and 530 tractors provide a separate water trap at the bottom of the fuel tank to protect the system from condensation. This eliminates the nuisance of a sediment bowl with screens and gaskets. Air cannot enter the case system while draining, so you don't have to bleed the fuel filters. Another case advantage is the use of larger intake and exhaust manifolds, made possible by locating them on opposite sides of the engine. Larger manifold capacity helps contribute to high torque pull power. Yes, case engines have high torque output, big displacement, wet sleeves, heavy crankshaft, an efficient fuel filtering system, and separated manifolds for heavy-duty, long-life lugging power. What's more, case engines deliver that lugging power while holding the world's championship for diesel fuel economy. Official tests for varying power and fuel consumption show that the case 430 burns only 1.291 gallons per hour, substantially less than any other tractor in its power class. Yes, the 430's champion fuel economy performance saves hundreds of dollars by greatly lowering tractor operating costs. The 530 is also a fuel economy champion in its power class. Its record-shattering performance in official tests confirms the fuel savings reported by case users throughout North America. Here is a sample comparison with the 530 to show the fuel savings that can be achieved with its champion fuel economy performance. The 530 saves 0.862 gallons of fuel in an hour. In 500 hours of use, 431 gallons could be saved. In 5 years, an amazing savings of over 2,000 gallons could be realized. Besides the savings in hard cash from much lower fuel costs, case tractors offer longer field operation between refills because of lower hourly consumption. To increase this advantage still further, case 430 and 530 diesels offer larger fuel tanks than most competitors for non-stop field operation. No other tractor has fuel tanks that exceed the capacity of the case 430 and 530. The 530 fuel tank is larger than any other tractor in its power class. In fact, it's almost twice as large as one other tractor. This combination of being the world's fuel economy champion and having a larger fuel tank provides unequal field performance with minimum interruption for refueling. And when it comes to bringing 430 and 530 engine power back to the drawbar, you'll find a choice of transmission options well suited to your individual needs. 4-speed, 12-speed, or 8-speed shuttle for either the 430 or 530. In addition, the Draft-O-Matic transmission is available on the 530. In the 430 size tractor, many farmers prefer a simple, low-cost 4-speed transmission. This 4-speed transmission offers value that's hard to beat, with 3 practical field speeds from 2 1/2 to 4.8 miles per hour, plus a fast hauling speed. These farmer-chosen working speeds and the high-torque, heavy-lugging 430 engine make a terrific working combination. For those farmers requiring more versatility, the 430 and 530 tractors offer a 12-speed transmission to meet every conceivable field application. As an additional advantage, the 430 and 530 tractors can be equipped with an 8-speed shuttle transmission for work where a fast forward-reverse shift is needed. The 430 and 530 are the only tractors providing 8 reverse speeds that are 25% faster than the corresponding 8 forward speeds. The 530 is also available with Case-O-Matic hydraulic torque converter drive, featuring all the advantages proved in field performance. It can double pull power without downshifting. It senses the load and increases torque power immediately. It avoids clutching, shifting, and stalling, and automatically matches pull power to the load to plow through tough spots non-stop. Any way you look at it, the 430 and 530 tractors provide farm-matched transmissions to fill every need. Other Case components show this same quality standard. For instance, both 430 and 530 tractors are equipped with a heavy-duty clutch with ceramic facing as standard equipment. This provides long life and ensures proper handling of heavy lugging engine torque. The big, heavy-duty 11-inch 430 clutch provides as much as 22% more holding surface. In addition, its ceramic facing outlasts organic type facings 8-to-1. The Case 530, also equipped with an 11-inch clutch, offers the same heavy-duty construction advantages as the 430. What's more, the 430 and 530 tractors provide a combination of band and disc brakes that is exclusive in this power class. These Case brakes are self-energizing. A light pressure on the pedal causes steel balls to roll up ramp-type pockets, forcing both the large outer and inner disc-type braking surfaces into engagement. As more rolling momentum is applied, more braking force is created by the balls. And so, exceptionally light pedal effort produces powerful braking action. The self-energizing feature does most of the work. And now, the big bonus feature on Case 430 and 530 tractors: Draft-O-Matic control. When you hit a tough spot, weight transfers instantly from the plow to the rear wheels, giving you added traction to pull through non-stop. This means you save in time and money. You avoid needless spinning, stalling, and downshifting. You plow faster. You avoid overworking the engine. You minimize wheel slippage, and hence you extend tire life. In addition, the need for costly implement gauge wheels is eliminated. One Draft-O-Matic lever controls raising and lowering, load depth setting, position control, and full float. The single Draft-O-Matic control lever is shown here. The other two levers, to the left of the Draft-O-Matic lever, control separate remote hydraulic cylinders completely independent of the three-point hitch. Use of a simple lockout permits position control of the implement with the same lever and quadrant used for load depth control. Floating action, also controlled with the same Draft-O-Matic lever, is obtained by moving the lever to the bottom of the quadrant. When using full float, the three-point hitch arms are free to float up or down, so that depth of a tillage implement can be controlled by adjusting the natural suck of the implement. Additional adjustments, such as lowering speed and draft sensitivity, are easily controlled by the operator to suit the requirements of different implements. The draft arms themselves can be quickly adjusted to provide free float for variable contour conditions. Each draft arm can thus raise or lower independently of the other to allow the implement to follow the contour while the tractor remains level. The Draft-O-Matic control valve and sensing linkage are so amazingly simple and compact that they're located outside the tractor and are completely accessible at all times. Draft-O-Matic control is truly unique in offering this type of system with load depth hydraulic sensing, position control, and full float, all operated with one simple, uncomplicated lever. You'll discover the tremendous results provided by Draft-O-Matic when you have an opportunity for an actual field demonstration. The key to Draft-O-Matic success is its tremendous responsiveness without excessive sensitivity, its ability to react instantly, yet avoid undesirable variations in depth, so-called implement bobbing. Draft-O-Matic action begins when an increase in load develops. This causes a forward movement of the upper link connecting the implement to the tractor. In turn, this movement activates the hydraulic system to raise the three-point hitch. Now, three important actions occur almost simultaneously. First, the weight of the soil tends to hold the plow in the ground, despite the force of the hitch tending to raise it. This means that soil weight on the plow bottoms is transferred to the rear wheels, giving added traction. It's like a person standing on a scale, trying to lift a 200-pound weight from the floor. The lifting effort increases the weight shown on the scale. Another effect which takes place is a transfer of weight from the front of the tractor to the rear wheels, giving still more traction. At the same time, if there's any tendency for the plow to rise, a signal is sent to the hydraulic system to stop lifting immediately. This prevents excessive variations in implement depth. Draft-O-Matic actually has the capability of sensing load changes and reacting at a rate of 600 cycles per minute. The actions we've just described separately really occur almost simultaneously. The result is a smooth interplay of reaction, with plow and tractor working together to meet changing soil conditions with amazing efficiency and responsiveness. In addition to Draft-O-Matic, the 430 and 530 tractors provide unequaled versatility of hydraulic controls for remote cylinders. A loader with both hydraulic lift and hydraulic bucket control can be used without a lot of extra hydraulic plumbing. In fact, a rear-mounted blade can also be used without interfering with the hydraulic controls of the loader. Front-mounted cultivators can be equipped to raise all gangs together, or with the Draft-O-Matic hydraulic versatility, they can be equipped with independent side-to-side control and separate rear gang control. What's more, the Draft-O-Matic hitch lever is completely independent, with no need for selector, isolating, or diverter valves. An additional advantage of the Case Draft-O-Matic system is the fact that hydraulic power is not interrupted while the clutch is disengaged. You never suffer the inconvenience of not being able to lift an implement while the clutch is used to shift gears. Two completely independent hydraulic circuits are provided in addition to the Draft-O-Matic three-point hitch system. By the way, Case is unique in this power class in providing convenient automatic return of the hydraulic levers to neutral position when the ram stroke is completed. The inner hydraulic lever controls oil flow to the breakaway couplings at the rear of the tractor. This hydraulic manifold at the left side of the tractor is controlled by the same lever which controls oil flow to the rear breakaway couplings. This means two remote cylinders can be controlled from the one hydraulic lever. Here is another hydraulic manifold, located on the other side of the tractor for completely independent control of another cylinder. This manifold is controlled by the outer hydraulic lever. Both manifolds can handle either double-acting or single-acting cylinders. And so, you have complete hydraulic versatility, with outlets on both sides and at the rear, with one independent circuit for the left side and rear, another for the right side, and a third independent circuit for the Draft-O-Matic system. For trailing type implements, you'll appreciate the extra-wide swinging drawbar, especially convenient for easy turning with pull-type disc harrows. The drawbar causes no interference when using a mounted cultivator, plow, or other equipment. And yet, if desired for some special reason, the drawbar can be easily and quickly removed, simply by loosening one bolt to free the pivot pin. For power takeoff work, you have a choice of constant running or transmission PTO. Most farmers prefer the live constant running PTO, so they can bring their baler, combine, or forage harvester up to full speed before starting into the crop. The 430 and 530 provide a convenient hand clutch to control travel speed when using the live PTO. If the PTO begins to overload in an extreme harvesting condition, the tractor can be stopped with the hand clutch while the PTO continues to run, in order to clear the machine. The hand clutch, with its smooth control, is of great advantage for inching the tractor ahead for slow feeding if an extremely rank growth is encountered. For this same reason, it's especially handy across rough terrain. If it's necessary to cross washes or gullies, the hand clutch permits you to inch forward smoothly without slowing the PTO. In addition, the hand clutch can be used to shift gears while the PTO continues to operate. For any job or crop condition, you'll find extra PTO performance features on the Case 430 and 530 tractors. But that's not all. Designed for your comfort as well as work performance, there's a foot throttle in addition to the hand throttle, provided as standard equipment. On the 430, you can enjoy an extra-wide platform for more room while standing or sitting. On the 530, the fenders meet the floor panels to enclose the platform sides to protect the driver, keeping off much of the dirt, dust, and mud that's ordinarily thrown up by the tires. Brake and clutch pedals are extra wide for safety and convenience. The brake pedals can easily be locked together for greater safety in road travel. And a convenient lock is provided for parking. Both brake and clutch pedals travel in an arc that makes them easier to operate than the pedals of many other tractors where travel is almost straight up and down. Lights are up front, leaving smooth hood lines for easier mounting of equipment. Also, summer insects are attracted to the front of the tractor rather than to the operator's platform. The air cleaner is also located up front to improve operator visibility and to eliminate interference with mounted equipment. A neutral starting switch is provided to prevent starting while in gear. On diesel models, an electric manifold preheater is included as standard equipment for easier cold weather starting. The Easy Ride seat can be conveniently adjusted for cushion effect and slides back and forth to suit your leg length. Like all new seats in the Case tractor line, it is fitted with a completely seamless seat covering that's absolutely waterproof. Besides extra convenience, the 430 meets your individual needs with the widest variety of tractor profiles and wheel equipment ever offered at such a competitive price. Let's see what this includes. The 430 is available as a low-profile row crop tractor with tricycle front or adjustable front. It is also available in a lower profile model with a heavy forged front axle. The 430 with adjustable front has a hood height of only 57 inches, and the lower profile 430 with heavy forged front axle has a hood height just over 50 inches. Both models offer all the conveniences of low profile design and excellent visibility. They're easy to get on, easy to use in low sheds with a loader, and have excellent stability for side hill operation or fast road travel. In addition, the tricycle model 430 has a low profile that is unmatched by any of its competitors. It has exactly the same 57-inch low profile as the 430 with an adjustable front. The price of the Case tricycle model is $100 less than the adjustable front models. Other tractor manufacturers charge as much as $200 more for their tricycle models than for adjustable front axle models. Both the tricycle front end and adjustable front end Case tractors are equipped with long rear axles and sliding hub wheels. The availability of sliding hubs instead of a flanged axle is an option offered by only one other manufacturer in the low-profile tractor class. Yet, almost every big tractor uses long axles and sliding hubs. They've had a long-time customer acceptance for easier change of tread width. They're safer, too, especially when using fluid in the tires or cast iron wheel weights. In many instances, the sliding hub permits tread changes without switching tires from one side of the tractor to the other. But the flanged axle, under the same circumstances, may require removal of wheels and switching in order to obtain the desired tread width. The Case 430 is also available with power shift wheels for quick wheel tread change. While providing sliding hubs, Case does not limit the 430 to this style wheel. The 430 is also offered with an adjustable front end and a flanged rear axle. This model sells for $100 less than the 430 with sliding hubs. The 430 model with heavy forged front axle is also equipped with flanged rear axle and is also priced $100 below the 430 with sliding hubs. It's used for heavy utility work and in some areas for row crop work also. For plowing, the front wheels can be reversed to go from a utility tread of 47 inches to a plowing tread of 51.5 inches. The heavy forged axle is unequaled for extra strength where loaders are used. Large 750 by 16 front tires are available for this axle. While each 430 and 530 model offers certain distinct advantages, you'll find that they all provide an outstanding combination of extra values. Extra value in the new 12-month warranty policy with no limit on hours of operation. Extra value in high torque pull power, new Draft-O-Matic control, hand clutch live PTO, 3 independent hydraulic circuits, 4, 8, and 12-speed transmissions, unequaled operator comfort, and World's Championship diesel fuel economy. Try a Draft-O-Matic 430 or 530 tractor on your farm. Find out why Case tractor sales are showing such a tremendous increase across North America on farms just like yours.